What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right, we have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donny Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Jim. I've got a fresh new Comic Book Day video for you for the week of September 4th. That's right. It is September, and holy shit, this year is flying by. But at least we got some good comics to read while it does. Let's go ahead and get into it. First up, we're going to kick off the show with Dark Horse's Dawn Runner, issue number 5 from Ram V. This is the last issue in the Dawn Runner epic, I guess you could call it, the mini. This has been so good, and I am expecting there to be some massive revelations, some massive consequence, and I'm kind of hoping for like a to be continued question mark. Right? It's been fun. I mean, it's a nice kind of epic sci-fi blend of like Godzilla meets Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Anyway, I don't know, man. Maybe pick of the week? Maybe. I don't know. This week's kind of weird. There's some weird books this week. All right, jumping over to DC, we got Absolute Power, issue number 3. It's the penultimate issue of the event for DC. I have maintain my stance that the event book itself by itself has been amazing. It's actually been a lot of fun to read. It's been hitting all the buttons when it comes to an event. But with the tie-ins and the ongoing tie-ins, not so much. But I am definitely looking forward to this. Looks like we're taking a last stand on Themyscira, and yeah, I mean, we know where we're headed, right? We're headed to an Absolute Power multiverse split here with a kind of a soft reboot, if you will. I'm kind of meh on the whole thing. Hopefully we just get some decent and strong direction with DC's creativeness going forward as we push into the end of the year. So we'll see how it ends. But overall, liking the book. But we'll get to the tie-ins, which, speaking of, I got Batman issue 152, an Absolute Power tie-in from Chip Zdarsky. I mean, I have not been that up and up, like I said, on the tie-ins, especially the ones that are being built into current ongoings. I think I skim read issue 151. It just didn't do it for me. So I don't expect this issue to really do anything for me as well. Again, it's just the Absolute Power tie-ins for DC, especially in the ongoings, just feel incredibly forced. And I say it every when one of these pops up, which is basically every week. So I don't expect much from this book. Apparently there's going to be a Birds of Prey tie-in, but I bet it's just from the current story that we're reading, which is our next book, Birds of Prey, issue number 13 from Kelly Thompson. This has been super fun, especially after we kind of had a reset and kind of figured out exactly what we were doing storyline-wise. It felt like we were kind of in a jumbled mess at the beginning of this arc, and now we've kind of found some consistency. We're jumping realities, perceived realities, and it's been fun. Every reality that we jump, we change the artist. Now, that to me is a very focused and intentional use of changing artists every issue, rather than just, we're just changing the artist because we just either can't pay the other one or they can't keep up. So this specifically has been a really fun run. And I think we're, if I'm not mistaken, looks like this is the second to last issue for Birds of Prey. So we don't know necessarily I don't know. Solicitations aren't out for December, right? So we don't know. But this has been, I hope this book isn't going anywhere, because Birds of Prey has been like the a ray of sunshine when it comes to DC for me. So hopefully it's not going anywhere. All right, from DC Black Label, we have Plastic Man No More from Christopher Cantwell. This looks so cool. I don't know much about Plastic Man. I'm not, a huge DC Plastic Man fan. I just don't know much about him outside of he's like, he can turn his body into different shapes. He's basically, Mr. Fantastic, probably without the brains, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments. But basically, we've got a Plastic Man who, in a Justice League mission, his molecular makeup gets messed with, and he's starting to lose his powers. And he's degenerating, it would look like it appears. So I am really looking forward to this. It's a DC Black Label book, so I'm sure it's just going to be gnarly. It's going to be graphic. It's going to be, I mean, it's Christopher Cantwell, so it's going to be awesomely written. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. And I'm going to go ahead and say, even though I'm not that familiar with Plastic Man, I'm going to go ahead and put it as a potential patois. We'll see. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Chung, CGC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we? All right, jumping over to Marvel, it's going to kick it off with Daredevil issue number 13. Kingpin has lost, or the deadly sin of greed has lost its grip on Kingpin, but I think Matt Murdock is still going to have to beat the shit out of Kingpin. At least that's kind of what we've been solicited. So, definitely still loving this run. I think it's pretty strong. It's not as strong as Chip Zdarsky's, but that was just a great run. But this is a good run on its own right. Not picking up the John Romita Jr. cover. If you want to go look at it, you can. Not going to. But I really dig the shit out of this cover. So, definitely looking forward to it. It's been a fantastic run, and I can't wait to see where we go once we kind of nullify the deadly sins and see, what's next for Daredevil. It's pretty cool. All right, we got a new #1, and that is Exceptional X-Men from Eve Ewing. This looks freaking awesome, and this is also a new #1 first appearance alert. We've got some new mutants hitting the stage. So if you're into that, like, key issues, I think this is one you definitely should go pick up. But what I really like is the premise of this book, which is basically Kitty Pryde no longer wants to be an X-Men, but suddenly she's now in charge of a team with Emma Frost. And I don't know, man. Like, the X-Men books, it does definitely feel like most of the spin-off X-Men books are doing a little bit more. They're cooking a little bit more than the main X-Men book from McKay. But I'm definitely looking forward to this. This looks like a lot of fun. And then it's just got that key aspect, right? Like, nobody does not like a key issue. Put it on your radar. Make sure you got it in your pool. If not, run to the store, get it, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of FOMO with this one. Right after that, we got Immortal Thor, issue number 15. Thor is going back to Asgard after his shenanigans with Hercules and Zeus. This one's had its ups and downs. It's been fun, but Ewing just seems to be kind of, I don't know, it just feels, I'm sure when we get it all completely done and collected, we're going to be like, oh my God, here it is. Here's the massive roadmap of Immortal Thor. But right now, I think the shininess of the Immortal being on the front kind of has lost its edge, in my opinion. But who knows? Maybe it'll bounce back. The last arc was okay. It was fine. But we're still just in this whole Utgard version of Asgardian gods fighting Thor. So, I mean, we just got to read and see, right? All right, after that, we got Incredible Hulk, issue number 16 from Philip Kennedy Johnson. We're continuing this, like, time jump back where we're seeing past Hulk fight, the First Mother or whatever. I don't know. Overall, I've liked the run, but when we do these time jumps where we go back in time to kind of explain things, like, I don't know, it just feels like filler to me. So I really wasn't impressed with the beginning of this arc, of this, prehistoric BC version of Hulk. There was definitely some violence and some graphicness to it that was pretty cool, but, like, overall, the story just kind of is meh to me. So maybe it'll pick up in issue 16. All right, we're going to close off the show with the Ultimates issue number 4. This has been really fun. The lack of Hickman on this book is surprising to me, and the fact that it's that good. And so, I look forward to this book every time it's on my pool. The fact that we're 4 issues in and it feels like we're like 6 issues in a good way, that's telling me something. That's saying this book is really moving the Ultimate Universe that Hickman has established or reestablished. And I don't know, like I'm really looking forward to this book. I really like this cover too, because, like, you're kind of looking at the details of what is this, and then you see, like, all these mice that are representing the Fantastic Four. And then I really love the subtle nod to Invisible Woman. You kind of see it right there by the chin. I think that's so clever. But anyway, I really like the book. It's super fun, and maybe I'll throw it out there too, just to kind of mix it up. Potential patois. Let's see. All right, that's going to do it for this week's new comic day video for the week of September 4th. Let us know down in the comments. What are you picking up today? What are you reading first? What's your potential pick of the week? Let us know. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated as we're on the road to 1,250 subscribers, but we can't do it without your help. So please, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'll be live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Well, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Do you want the live shows to be on Sunday at 8 o'clock? Or do you want the live shows to be on Saturday at 8:30? Let's do it. Let's see. Whatever wins out in the comments down below, that's what we're going to do. I'll make a social post probably on Friday to let you know when the show is going to be. So we're either going to be live this Saturday, 8:30, or Sunday, 8 o'clock. So let me know down in the comments. As always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.